at first we got a multiplier of 5, and then through reinvestment we got another 3, and so we got a 15x portfolio growth.
Good to have you on.
Great to be here. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So my first question actually would be like, what was your experience with crypto before you even like joined us and worked with us? Like, and how did the results change?
Well, to be honest, with crypto, I was just one of those people that thought it's digital money. I had no idea where the value came from. I had no idea how it came into existence. I knew there was a lot of money involved,
Yeah.
but I had no idea to be a part of that system. How could I take advantage of it? So I knew very, very little apart from the basics that everybody knows and sees on TV, but too little to really take advantage of the real money, let's say.
Gotcha. Love it. Yeah. I think it's a shift that a lot of people go through because the thing that you see on TV most of the times is not the realistic vision. And I think that's why people just like get into the wrong things. Talking about like wrong things in this scenario, what was like some of the downfalls you had before even considering to work with us?
I've been investing quite a few years together with my wife. I've done shares. It's a bumpy road. It's basically buy, hold, and pray. That was very nerve-wracking, and you really need a lot of experience. I was introduced to a few investment companies through someone that I knew, and I thought it was really legit. And I invested in those companies, and it went quite well for about a half a year or so. And then out of nowhere, it just stopped, vanished.
Wow.
So we got scammed a few times, and it cost us quite a lot of capital. And it was really, yeah, it crushes your enthusiasm and makes it difficult to find new investments without being scared of losing capital again.
Yeah, because it pushes you into skepticism in some way that makes you think everything online is going to get you the same kind of outcome. Luckily, this was far from that. So could you share, like, I would say, two of the biggest success highlights you had when working together with us?
Well, working with Money Magnet has been fantastic. My knowledge and know-how experience about crypto has gone through the roof. It's amazing. We've learned what to look for a good project, a good investment, and we've also learned what to look out for. You know, to look out for the scams, because there's so many
Insane. Yeah.
cryptos and so many scammers out there. So I look at the market now with different eyes. That's, I think, my biggest win with the Money Magnet and the community. It's a group of high achieving entrepreneurs. Not everybody is an entrepreneur, but everybody's working towards that goal of being self-sufficient with their financial situation and growing. And it goes much further than only crypto, and that's amazing.
Nice. Love it. I gotta let you know, like, big ups to you as well, man. You're the source of energy in the group. It's exciting because like there was a point when you started sending out these good morning messages with like the daily additional text to that good morning. And I was reading that, I was like, let's go. I'm ready for this day. So big ups to you, man. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Would you say, like, if you look at the curve of execution as well as the curve of getting results in crypto, that you notice you're getting accelerated results as opposed to where you were at before joining?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Because through doing the course and following the information provided, you start learning, understanding, and you start executing more sufficiently, and you know what to look out for and what you should be doing. So in that way, we've been able to make faster, quicker decisions and prevent over haste decisions where it would cost you like a lot of money. You've taught us through the course and through some coaching that making too many decisions in crypto is mostly detrimental. So we've learned from that too, and it's true. We've made less decisions, but good decisions, and grown. So that's real positive.
Yeah, talking about that growth, man, you had a great outcome. I remember the pictures of both of you guys sitting on the honeymoon. You guys had an amazing trip. Seemed like you guys were, what was it, a spa or something you guys were doing?
It was not really a honeymoon, but it was for our 12 and a half years marriage. We decided to go away for the weekend.
Nice.
And when we were there, some of the results of the projects we've entered into with the Money Magnet started to roll in, and we had some really, really nice results. So that was really great. It was like a top.
Well, I think you own it up to the way you were part of this program and still are part of this program. I mean, we had an amazing Q&A yesterday. I gave you and Miranda the spotlight there. So many reactions that I got as well, like from, hey, these guys started at ground zero and look at what they're explaining in the group right now. It's exciting to bring everybody together. And talking about like this, I remember you told me you had a 5x at first, then you had a 3x or something. So in total, you guys were up a 15x return on investment?
Yeah. We started out with a small investment. But eventually, at first we got a multiplier of 5, and then through reinvestment we got another 3, and so we got a 15x portfolio growth. We haven't taken out our investment at this point yet because of the position we are in now with the bull run coming. But we have had a really nice growth of our portfolio. Nice. And that's amazing. Something we really weren't expecting and are very, very happy with.
Wow. Likewise, man. Likewise. Yeah. I would think that a 15x in crypto, or at least seeing success in crypto when having the ability to work with somebody online in these days is very rare. It's either going to be somebody that doesn't even show up, somebody that hides his face, somebody that has no principles at place. What would you say sets Money Magnet and the Freedom Academy apart from all of the other solutions out there?
What I really love about the Money Magnet is the transparency. I mean, you lay it on the line, you show the people with proof what you've done and where it's from. Plus, you don't stand alone. You are like the connection between us and the crypto world. You're so close to the people in the know. It's really special. It's not like what you know, but who you know in this business is exactly the same. It's really, really important. And because of your connections in the crypto scene, we also have been able to get a behind the scenes look at how things really work, why things are legitimate or scams, and how to look out for them. But in depth, when you dive into a project that might be interesting and you really check all the different aspects, checking out the person that developed it, the software behind it, the contracts, so that everything is correct, that there's no like back doors and stuff. And those are the things you don't get taught, and you show them, and it's great.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, it's crazy right now because we're in an accumulation period right now, as you know, and there's a lot of people that are liquidating their positions in crypto, which is crazy because they liquidated in, and I'm not talking about students, obviously, but if you look at the general retail crypto market, people liquidate valuable positions to be getting into a meme coin that gets rucked to zero again. So it's insane. There's a lot of bad pieces to the puzzle, and I don't think that's crypto specifically. It's more the decision making, like you said earlier. But what would you say if you look at like your life as opposed to their lives, that we could stay they're kind of ruined. What did it do to your personal life to see a 15x, to get around the right knowledge and the right guidance at the right time? Like, what did all of that do on a personal level?
On a personal level, it's really changed my look on investing. I've gained a lot of confidence, especially in the crypto market. Something I really, really wanted.
Yeah.
That's the main reason we joined Money Magnet and you. And I feel that we now have the confidence, my wife and I, to really take on crypto and make the right decisions without being fearful and making right investments. So
Yeah.
that's the most important thing we got from Money Magnet. And besides that, the community, like I always say in my morning, good morning text, is a crypto family.
Yeah.
Our community is more like a family than anything else. We have people from every different type of niche, or entrepreneurs or mechanics or programmers or business owners. We got it all, and everybody brings their own piece of knowledge. We got people that are fitness trainers that are helping the rest of the group out get on the top of their fitness level, so that everybody's healthy, because body health and mind health is just as important as financial health. And everybody's like gearing up to get to that next level.
Yeah,
And
it's so insane.
each other. It's
Yeah, yeah. If you look at it, like there's tax people in the group, there's legal people in the group, there's people in biohacking, people in fitness. There's like, we're branching out to Australia right now. We got people lined up with portfolios anywhere between $5 to $10 million. People that are managing bank branches, basically, that are like, hey, we just want to play a bigger game as opposed to traditional finance. And what I love about all of this, and what they have in similarity with you, is that, and this is what I love about people, is that when they can take a step away from their ego or their beliefs, right? If you are managing a couple of banking branches, over 90 to 100 individual branches, and you have the ability to take a step back and just like get away from something traditional to get into something digital. Same with you guys. Like I remember you mentioned that you had been in a couple of MLMs before, more as a victim, as an active participator. So more as a victim, as well as the asset management you guys talked about that was kind of going bad and sideways. Like, what was the trigger for you to move away from trading, MLMs, all that stuff, to something that actually just sticks and works? Like, and was there any friction on your ego and beliefs when making that move?
Well, coming from my past, together with my wife, we did 3-4 years of Forex trading. And that gave us a lot of knowledge of the financial sector in the world, and the other investments as well, with stocks and, like you said, asset managers. We kind of, that crushed our ego anyway. So the ego was gone. I actually threw that out the back door and forget it. But what we really wanted, and we're really serious about, was building a good financial future for our family. And crypto is something that is a little bit more out of the reach of governments or institutions, which gives you, as, let's say, a retailer, a little bit more grip on your own finances. Then the only thing that is really needed is knowledge, something we did not have, and why we decided to really invest in getting that knowledge, to assure we do not make the big mistakes that some people, and we maybe did also in the beginning with our Forex trading, thinking you have to do it all alone and not having the knowledge. It basically...
Insane. Yeah. I'm guilty for it as well, man. Like, I remember the BitConnect days back in the days. I was all hyped up about that concept. I was like, this is it. Looking at the man on the stage, getting their CD tapes, I was like, this is it. But then you kind of get back to common sense and you start looking at the similarities between all these scams, what sets them apart in a bad way. And once you figure that out, like all the VC funding, for example, if you look at things like Bitcoin, even there with like all these notes in the hands of the same VCs, for example, or other kind of narratives where you see exactly how the dots are connected with all these founder roles that are having allocations, and then there's a marketing guy, and like even if you see a project running ads, you know enough from the project on its own. Now, just to get back to the core of like your success here, when was for you, do you think, the tipping point where you knew, because obviously in the beginning we're always skeptical. There's a moment where we met that was not right away the cherry on top of the cake, right? So that was in the beginning, always like step zero. When was like the moment where you felt like this mastermind, this community, this strategy, building that DeFi passive income, now it finally works, now it finally clicks?
That was quite quick, really. I think after about 3-4 months getting through the information, and when you look at your computer screen and see cryptos and you see it in a completely different way. It's not like gibberish on a screen anymore, and it's not scary stuff. It kind of seems to make sense. And the ongoing growth in the community, the crypto family, if you will, it's amazing. It's everybody's leveling up, but it's a group effort. So you grow with everyone else. And that moment, I think that was quite quick. That was like 3 months in, 4 months in, when we started to see the know-how develop and the insights, your own knowledge, being able to connect the dots a little bit more ourselves, and then other people in the group helping us out with questions and stuff, and we helping other people out, which is great to be able to give and to get in return.
So amazing. Yeah. These people.
This is more than worth it.
Yeah, right. Sorry for interrupting you there, brother. But I think these people in the group, if you just look at it, man, and also to me, because a lot of people, like obviously online, if people see these kind of videos, they're like, ah, look, another guy in his 20s trying to sell some programs online, blah, blah, blah. That's how they think about it stereotypically. But to me, it's not about that part of the puzzle. To me, it's like we're building a digital community of people from all around the world. It's like a family on a level I've never seen it before. Obviously, I love my family, true to be told, but we all know the societal norm where it's like, hey, you just got to get to school. You just get your education going. You just take the risk-free way of doing it. But this is like one big family where no dream is too big, where no outcome is too big. But obviously, when things get too like crazy, we obviously just get back to logic, real-time knowledge at that right time. And I think that's what really sets us apart. Yeah. I think that's really great to see. Also, one thing that's also great to hear from your end is obviously, like, if you look at retail investors in crypto, even the big players sometimes just make stupid mistakes. What do you think, based on what you've learned, when it comes down to principles, when it comes down to decision making, when it comes down to strategy, the overall approach to crypto, where do you think most people mess up as opposed to what we've learned and what we do right now?
I think most people mess up with their safety in crypto, and the knowing how to really deep dive into a project and find out if it is safe or legit. Most people think, okay, that's a founder, he's done something before, I don't have to check anymore, or it's got a specific name, but a lot of people have no idea how the smart contracts work. If there are back doors built into the contracts, is it like all hands-off smart contract owned, or does the developer have keys, admin keys, that he can just empty out wallets if he wants? That kind of information, I think most people really, really go wrong with the know-how to really check that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we got a video on that as well. On the YouTube channel, there's like a video on security. I think it's like me holding a laptop in front of like a street. You should definitely watch it. And like one thing that I see is that even though if you have the security protocol dialed in, where it's like, hey, there's no token approval risks, there's no link clicking, there's no all of that nonsense, still people become their only last risk. And still you can see how people just like screw it up. They, for example, they go to random meme coin airdrops, they click a few coins. They even like, if you see this video, there's a couple of coins in your wallet you're not even aware about. Don't click them. Like, don't buy them, don't sell them, don't do anything with them, because you know what happens. I know what happens. You just get wrecked, right? Yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately, even in my own crypto adventure, you could say, we've been scammed by someone that said he was in the help desk of a project that we were in.
Right.
And then he had us like authorize all kinds of things so he could help us out with our wallet, so-called.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, half our wallet was emptied.
It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's like these tiny things where exactly you go on a Telegram channel, you just never get in contact with these guys, or there's an email that happens. I remember with Celsius, I warned a lot of people about Celsius and FTX before both of them went like nuts and went gone. Is like that there was like an email hack, I think, of the native email list from Celsius that got you like an email saying, hey, the web dashboard is going to get launched soon. Just give us your seed phrase, just enter the words. And so many people just like fell for it, which is insane. Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, no matter if it's life, business, crypto, investing, all these stuff, all these things, there's always going to be a better problem. Like you get like you get rid of the tiny problems where it's like, hey, I want to get trust into some mastermind. I joined that. Nice. I want to do this thing, next thing. There's always like a next better problem. What do you think is preventing you at this point from getting to your next big problem that obviously moves you forward to your next goal?
I think at this point, it's just knowledge. My knowledge isn't high enough to like really deep dive everything myself. My wife and I do a lot of like homework. We follow legit guys with YouTube streams, and we do homework on different projects, and we do really read the white papers.
Luckily.
Yeah. But the knowledge, I think it's a growth process. It's just like school. You have to get your knowledge in to be able to grow.
Yeah.
And once you get the growth in, then you'll get better at investing in crypto.
Amazing. I love that. Well, and at this point of the video, to everybody that's like watching this video, could be anyone that's watching this video at this point and has like a lack of trust either in themselves or me or you or the entire group, or maybe they have a lack of knowledge and they think this might not be right, or other limiting self-beliefs. What do you think these people should know in terms of holding themselves back from joining us, and why should they be joining Money Magnet from your perspective?
Well, from my perspective, the reason why you should go for Money Magnets is the complete transparency. What you tell us is what you get. You really get taught everything you need to know to be safe inside the crypto space and to grow and to flourish. You don't know what you don't know, but if you really want to grow in the crypto space, you have to invest in yourself to be able to grow that knowledge. And with the Money Magnet, I'm positive you can really grow your knowledge. And that's not, I haven't seen that a lot. And I've looked around a lot, and there's a lot of untrustworthy kind of skimmish people around saying they're the next guru, they know it all and everything, but there's nothing.
You want to get this Lambo?
There's no proof behind it. You know, it's a lot of flashy things. It's like flashy phones and cars and whatever, but there's no legit, honest, upfront truth. Look, I got the results to back it. I can show you. I'm not here to flash things, but I can help you grow. And that's what you get with the Money Magnet, with an amazing community added to that. So I think that's what makes it special.
Amazing. I almost teared up, bro. This was an amazing conversation, brother. Thank you so much for your time. And with that being said, talk to you soon and let's make it even better. Bye-bye, brother.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hey guys, for the first time ever, we just released our insane DeFi passive income training that covers everything I have learned going from $0 to over $1.5 million with crypto by the age of 25. And it's online right now for a limited time only. So if you want to get your hands on it before it disappears, make sure to click the first link down below in the description right now.